This is Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Ag update for December 14th. Well, the corn market traded lower on favorable weekend rains for Argentina, coupled with disappointing weekly export inspections of 31.9 million bushels. At this point in the year, we now need to average 55.2 million bushels per week to hit the USDA's annual export projection. As the prices dropped yesterday, we triggered some technical selling, which also weighed on prices. At the close, the March futures were a nickel lower to settle at $5.85 a bushel. The soybean market traded lower on technical selling and slowed demand from China. Prices drew additional pressure from disappointing weekly export inspections, favorable weekend rains for Argentina, and improving weather conditions for some of the dry areas of Brazil. At the close, January soybean futures were 23 3/4 cents lower, as they closed at $12.44. The wheat market opened lower as it was pressured by traders who feared that a big Australian wheat crop could be getting bigger. The Australian wheat harvest was last estimated at about 70% complete, with this week's weather outlook being mostly favorable for harvest activity. Prices then rallied as they drew support from the weekly export inspections and strong demand for world wheat. We also saw funds step in and buy wheat as they were estimated to be the buyers of 2,000 contracts during yesterday's session. At the close, Minneapolis March futures were 3.5 cents lower at 10.18 1/4. Kansas City was 7 cents higher, closing at 8.12 1/2, and Chicago futures were 3.5 cents better as they ended the day at $7.88 3/4 per bushel. Cotton futures continue to trade in a narrow sideways range. At the finish yesterday, March futures were 58 points higher, settling at 106.81. Livestock futures were mixed. We had February live cattle 77.5 cents lower, closing at $138.85 per hundredweight. January feeder cattle were 65 cents better, as they settle at $165.52 per hundred. And lean hog futures were a bit softer. They ended the day 27.5 cents lower, closing at $80.75 per hundredweight. Class 3 milk futures spent the day trading in an extremely narrow range. At the close, the December futures were 2 points higher as they settled at $18.62. And meat cutout values were mixed. Choice box beef ended the day $1.32 lower, closing at $263.22. Select boxes were $1.40 higher as they settled at $253.64. Pork carcass cutout values were 84 cents better, ending the day at $87.03 per hundredweight. This has been Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Ag update. We'll be right back with more financial issues after this.